Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from the Modern King titled Feminist Dating Coach Admits That Men Were Right All Along. You know, trying to be a dating coach for women must be one of the most ineffective jobs out there on the market. You might as well just completely waste your time doing something else because you are never going to be a successful dating coach for women. Let's jump into it.
I'm going to get yelled at for saying this, but princess treatment isn't romantic. It's a socially accepted way to avoid being an adult in a relationship. We have raised generations, including the Disney girls, on love means someone is going to come save you. That's not a partnership. That's just a fantasy. And as a kid, that fantasy might have kept you safe, but now as an adult, you're not dating your mom or dad. You don't need to fantasize about someone coming to get you. In a healthy and secure relationship, no one is anticipating every single one of your needs without you communicating that to them. Because psychologically, it keeps you stuck in arrested development where you continue to act like a child with your partner.
This whole princess treatment thing goes perfectly with modern women because they are so damn delusional. Like, they literally think that they are princesses, even though some of them are the most intolerable people you will ever meet.
You're not growing, you're outsourcing responsibility. What actually builds a healthy and secure relationship? Reciprocal care. Not getting upset with the person that you're on a date with because they dropped you off to go in and check in for your reservation, and you're now seeing that as, that's my masculine, he should be doing everything. No, baby, you also need to contribute to the relationship. You might be a princess in your own life, but you're not a princess in everybody else's, and expecting everyone that you date to treat you like that is only going to keep you single longer than you need to be, or you're going to get somebody who is performative and not actually there for true.
The irony of all of this is even when a woman actually does find a man who will give her the quote-unquote princess treatment, we all know that she'll treat him like crap anyway.
All you have to do is listen to women talk. They tell on themselves constantly. Let me make it easier to read. This is more common than you think. My sister getting married in 2 days on the phone with her ex from 13 years ago just to make sure that she can't marry him instead. I made this map for an old video. I'm going to expand on it soon. I'm basically going to explain why loose morals result in social and civil decay. So here's a preview. This girl calling her ex is not a new or a rare thing.
It doesn't matter how much a woman says that she loves her husband. If she needs to reach out to an ex for closure, then she'll leave her husband in a heartbeat, let's be honest.
This map was my response to a video about a guy who met a girl, fell in love, proposed to her after 3 years, she said no, he proposed again after 1 year, she said no again, and he tried to break up with her, which she didn't want to do. Even her family pressured him to stay with her. This was confusing to him because if you don't want to accept the proposal, what are you waiting for? And we never got an official answer, but I'm pretty sure that the answer is a different guy from her past who broke up with her a while ago, and she's waiting for him to come back and replace him, even though he's not planning on doing that. He's busy.
A man doesn't deserve to be treated that way. Once a guy finds out that his woman is still hung up on her ex, then he shouldn't stick around, in my opinion.
So basically, loose morals are destructive because without social constraints that result in stable marriages, women tend to fall in love with men who consider them temporary. Notice the orange line, meaning that she's just a for now thing for him. And then when those same women find men who give them real love and support, they don't appreciate it because in her mind, she almost got married to this guy even though he does not agree.
It is insane how modern women can just completely disregard everything a man does for her simply because he's not the man who used her and then threw her to the streets when he was done with her. It makes no sense.
So then even though this guy gives her all of this support and commitment, she is still holding out for better, even though better is never coming. And men who give this investment to women and are not appreciated for it, well, they tend to get pretty upset and then they stop doing it. And if men are not investing in society, it's not going to stay standing. So if we have free love, then women start thinking they can do better than they can, and then nobody likes each other, because remember, this is most people. And when people get hurt enough, then they stop putting in effort and they become angry and selfish. And you cannot have a functioning society of angry, selfish people. So it turns into this.
Modern women have no problem playing with a man's emotions. She belittles him, nags him, denies him attention and bedroom fun, and then she's shocked when men just stop and walk away, but that's somehow our fault apparently.
What can we do about this? First of all, be this guy if you can. Become the guy that she would leave someone for. Second of all, don't make her do that. Don't have these relationships with women. Stop ruining them. When you say to a girl, oh, babe, I just don't know where the wind is going to blow me. I don't know where I'm going to be in 3 weeks. What they hear is, I'm almost in the top category. I have a 90% chance of making it here. I just have to try a few more tricks. That is what they believe.
People are just starting to witness the consequences of a decade's worth of hookup culture. People have no idea the real damage it's done to society.
Even if you've never been seen with them in public. But of course, not every guy can make it here. So if you are in the majority, then what you need to do is vet your woman. Check on her past. See if there is a different guy she is waiting for. That is not good for you. This guy spent 4 years and God knows how many dollars trying to make her happy, and she was never gonna be happy with him because she was expecting the guy who's not coming. So if she says to you, my past shouldn't matter, just gently remind her that her past might cause her to leave you at the altar, and that this matters to you a whole lot.
No man deserves to be with a woman who settles, quote unquote, for him. If she can't even bring herself to respect that guy and still has feelings for her ex, then that man's time is completely wasted on her. It is insane how some of these women treat their boyfriends and husbands. They completely diminish anything they do, they talk down to them, and they can't even say a single word of support for the guy.
It's powerful, isn't it?
It's nearly snapped my fingers off.
Put it right in. Put your full power on the drill.
I'm not good enough to do it. I'm scared of it.
There was no point for her to try and take over with that tool. She just wanted to do it to spite the guy and to try and humble a guy who's literally rebuilding their house.
The Ilaria show.
No, I think we're gonna see, we're gonna see how it feels to have it be out there.
It's gonna be great.
This
You're
season.
a winner.
Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
Sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why, yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No, I mean, I think this is a really raw show.
Modern wives like this get rewarded for their behavior. She's celebrated for disrespecting her husband on the world stage. She wastes half of his money when they're married and gets the other half in divorce. It is disgusting.
Do you think you could survive without me for a whole month?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure.
You think you'd be fine?
1 year.
You could survive.
Minimum.
If a woman asks a question like that, it's just her way of saying that he's incompetent, as if pushing a button on a laundry machine and microwaving leftovers is something a man hasn't been doing for decades before they met.
You could survive with
I
me.
want to test the theory for 1 year. I don't want to do 1 month, that's for amateurs. 1 year minimum.
You want to live without me for
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
Starting when?
Today? Tomorrow? When? I think it'll be really good for both of us. Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Are you for real?
What?
The second he turns it around on her, she gets disgusted with him. This question was asked because she wanted to create drama and get another reason to be angry with him because he didn't tell her what she wanted to hear.
Hey, babe. Notice anything different?
Did you get a haircut?
God, you never pay attention to me. No.
Relax. What is it?
Do not tell me to relax. I just got a new skin for my Fortnite character.
Oh, sorry. It looks like the last one.
No, it's completely different. The last one was a banana skin. I'm sure if I was Greg, that established exec at work, you would notice his skins.
Babe, I told you, he's just a boss.
I'm sure. I've seen the way you've talked to him. You're ready to just jump into a full-blown relationship with him.
That's not true. I like you.
You do?
Yeah, but not too much, like in an overbearing way, just casually.
Really?
Of course.
Thanks, K-Dog. So you want to get jackhammered for 30 seconds, then watch the game?
Yeah, sure, but Maybe afterward we can snuggle for a bit?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. We just haven't cuddled for like 2 weeks.
God, women only have one thing on their minds, don't they?
I'm sorry, you're right. You should dictate all emotional and physical aspects of this relationship with no input from me.
Thank you.
The sad part is how modern girlfriends and wives do this kind of crap all the time. The second a man doesn't notice a small change in her appearance, she forces the man into full-on damage control mode even though he didn't do anything wrong. You know there are furious women in the comments section that are saying the husband is a narcissistic monster because he's not letting his wife just automatically win, because that's how equal partnerships are supposed to work.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, there are women who are going to be furious at the guy because he only put 2 ping pong balls in that vase. He should have worked harder to put more in to make her feel better about herself.
Men not being at work on a weekday. I don't like it.
Oh, so men shouldn't take time off?
No.
Oh my.
Why are you not at work? Why is it a Wednesday afternoon and you're not working?
I mean, it's almost like it's nobody's business why a man would decide to take the day off work. I mean, heaven forbid he'd be taking care of some personal or family business, or even just taking time for himself. But apparently, that's asking too much.
Modern women are scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to bashing men when they complain that a man not being at a job on a Wednesday is somehow a red flag. She has no idea how jobs and scheduling works, which just implies that she's unemployed.
Not at the office. Not on a construction site.
I wonder if they could stereotype men a little bit more. I bet that would help.
Do you work from home? Because even that's pushing it.
And who can guess what they're about to say next?
Working from home is for the girlies. The girlies and the gays. Not for the guys.
Oh, this is fun. So now the appropriateness of a person's job is dependent on their gender as well as their orientation. Okay.
Why are you traipsing around a random city on a Tuesday? Go to work. Go to work.
You know, ironically, in the spirit of equality, I think someone should probably be taking their own advice.
Modern women will gatekeep anything, including working from home, because it's reserved for women apparently, and effeminate men, even though she was the one who established that nonsense. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.